Hey guys, today I'm showing you the new Windows 8.1. Going to do a review about it, tell you what's different from Windows 8 to 8.1. Show you all a little different stuff they added. Some of them are actually pretty cool, some eh. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the lock screen. The lock screen now you can swipe up to unlock it or swipe down to activate the camera. And speaking of the camera, it can now do photosphere like on the Galaxy. If it'll turn on, it doesn't work. This has a lot of bugs because it's the preview, but it still works. So I'm gonna put my password in real quick. So here is the new setup. You can now have wallpapers in the background, which is probably the biggest change. But you can also have different size app icons. Like you have the big one for the I have the big one for the weather. You can have the medium ones, a little bit smaller one, and then you can have really small ones. And speaking about this home screen, it's actually made my Microsoft Surface a lot smoother. There's really no lag. There is some lag. And they've also kind of fixed the problem, like before when you opened up, well, let's say you open up an app, let's say music. It would take forever to open up. And now it opens up pretty fast. So, oh, another thing about this, the home screen, it took me forever. I was missing a whole bunch of apps, like, where is it, where is it, where is it? And I kept doing this to open up all the apps, and you can't anymore. What you do now is you just scroll down. That it took me some time to figure out, and realized that when there's this little arrow down here, and basically it takes all your apps. So back to this one. They did add a couple new apps. They I got Scan, that was a new one. If you can see that, let me zoom in a little bit. I forgot which ones are new because I never use them. Oh, you do now have a built-in calculator, which is pretty good because I didn't have that before and I had to download one. Let me see. I know there was a couple of, reader and reading lists. Never really knew what those were. I don't think I've ever clicked on them before. Now you have a sound recorder. I think there was, health and fitness and food and drink. I actually do enjoy the food and drink one. It gives you recipes and, well, Texas ruby red fruit grapefruit cake. So, yeah. Let's say I want to know how to make this. I touch on it, and it will take you to the recipe and tell you how to do that. I like that one. They've also included a hands-free mode, which, kind of like the Galaxy S4, you kind of just do this whole thing, but it worked good at the beginning, never worked again. So, as you can see, you're supposed to just swipe over this front camera up here. It says it's on, but it doesn't work. Back to this. Another thing that's pretty noticeable now is they have a they've added this. What would that be? Start button. Yeah, start button. Kind of like from Windows 7, but it doesn't function like Windows 7. It still takes you back to the start screen. But if you do hold it, it'll bring up all these functions you can do. So it's kind of like what it used to be in Windows 7, but not quite. There really hasn't been a lot of changes, really, just appearance-wise. Some of the apps have changed. The music app has changed, as you can see here, completely redone. Along with video, it's completely redone. And as far as lag goes, it still lags in some of these apps, as you can see. It smoothens up after a little bit. But the one that's really not doing good is the Windows Store. Every time I go into the Windows Store, and try scrolling around, it lags. Just like terribly. I'll show you here. I got signal. And still loading. Okay. See all that? That is what I'm having problems with. And I think it's the Surface generally. I've been having touch problems. Like if I do stuff like kind of wiggle it around sometimes, it will just start freaking out. Kind of like what was in my case review of this. How it started like glitching out. It does that all the time. And one day I didn't put my password in correctly, and it completely just was like done. It did the whole blue screen and froze, and I don't know. It eventually fixed itself. Well, the weather, got a new weather widget. There, not a whole bunch to talk about. I mean, it's new. Makes this part run a little faster. The apps open a little faster. There's still some lag, but it still is in it's in preview. Hopefully they come out soon. And also, you also got Outlook for people that mail. You can do that whole Outlook thing. I don't mail. I text. Just I don't know. So exit out. There we go. I wonder what this thing is. Never seen that before. Bluetooth is the same. I have noticed the battery life is actually pretty good. My Microsoft Surface, I charge it, I don't know, every couple days. I don't use it a bunch to go through the battery, but it lasts pretty good. I mean, if I'm sitting here watching YouTube all day long, then it's going to drain in just a few hours. Let me see if I can get that camera thing to work again, because I always thought it was kind of neat. Yeah, right here. You press this, and it does the whole Nexus thing. You can. It doesn't work very good on this, and plus the camera's crappy, so not gonna look good. But that's all I gotta say about Windows 8.1. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm also on that. I'm on that Ask FM, whatever. A lot of people use it, so you can ask me a question. I'll get back to you. Same thing on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter. I don't really tweet, but ask me questions, I'll still answer. But thanks for watching this, and have a nice day.